Who's ready for Chapter 5, The Jelly Bean Game? Lucille's daddy clapped his loud hands at us. Boys and girls, please find a seat at one of the picnic tables. Lunch will be served shortly, he called. I waited to see where Sheldon was going to sit. May waited too, because both of us had to keep track of that guy, of course. Only too bad for me, as soon as Sheldon sat down, swoop! Lucille sat down next to him. And then vroom, May slid in on the other side, and I got shut out. Wait, hold it, no fair, I said. Then I tried to squeeze myself between May and Sheldon, but May would not budge herself. I did a grrr at her. She hissed at me. I stood there very puzzled. I did not actually have a comeback for a hiss. Finally, I went to the other side of the table, and I sat down across from them. That dumb May, I grunted to just myself. She keeps getting one step ahead of me today. Plus, Sheldon is one step ahead of me, too. I looked across the table. Lucille was whispering to Sheldon very secret. May leaned her head over and she listened through Sheldon's other ear. Whispers can only come right through Sheldon's head, apparently. I put my chin in my hands. I don't stand a chance in this dumb egg hunt, I said to Herb. He gave me a little pat. Sometimes a little pat is all a friend can do. Only guess what? Just then something very nice happened, and it's called. Lucille's Nana walked over to where I was sitting. I jumped up and yelled, real thrilled, Nana, 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 it's me, it's Junie B. Jones, and you are sitting right next to me, I shouted. The Nana glanced her eyes at Lucille's mother and daddy. Yes, I know, dear. I lost the coin cross. I sat back down and tickled her arm. This reminds me of when we ate dinner together last year, I said. That was very fun, except I accidentally broke your crystal glass. Remember that, Nana, huh? Do you? If you've read Junie B. Jones' Party Animal, then you know about when she went to spend the night at Lucille's house. And, yeah, she was not being very good. The Nana nodded. Oh, yes, I remember, she said. I thought back. Plus, I accidentally busted your feather pillow. And if I'm not mistaken, I spilled beanie weenies on your expensive tablecloth. At me. Oh, no, you're not mistaken. I smiled and patted her hand. Good times, I said real soft. Well, Lucille and I are going to have good times too. Right, Lucille, said May. When I come to swim in your pool, and that would really be good times, she said. Sheldon looked at her and grinned. Don't count your chickens before they're hashed, May, he said. The Nana did a chuckle. I think you mean hatched, dear. It's don't count your chickens before they're hatched, not hashed. Sheldon raised his eyebrows. Really? Are you sure? 'Cause at our house, my Aunt Bunny brings chicken hash for dinner every Sunday. Chicken hash is her specialty. He smiled real proud. Aunt Bunny was a chef in prison, he said. The Nana's face went all funny. She lowered her head to the table and she rested her cheek on her napkin. I leaned my face down next to her. Speaking of bunnies, Lucille said the Easter Bunny would be here today, only I haven't actually seen him yet. And so, where is he anyway, Nana, I asked. Lucille did a huff at me. Nosy Junie B. Jones. Why did you have to ask that question? My Nana does not want to talk about that. Do you, Nana? You made a teensy little mistake about the bunny, and you don't want anyone to know that you almost ruined the party. The Nana did a groan. Lucille kept on talking. My Nana was in charge of hiring the Easter Bunny. Only instead of hiring the real Easter Bunny, she hired a cheap, fake Easter Bunny. The Nana did not reply. Lucille went on. The fake bunny came to our house to get his pay yesterday, only his fur was real matty, and the top of one ear was chewed off. And he told my Nana that he freshened up nicely, so Nana gave him cash money in advance. And then he hopped out the door, and he never came back. The Nana raised her head again. Thank you, Lucille. Thank you for sharing that with everything. You're welcome, Nana, said Lucille real pleasant. The Nana rolled her eyes. Lucille does not understand being sarcastic, I believe. Just then, Lucille's daddy stood up at the picnic table, and he said it was time to get this show on the road. He held up a silver bell and rang it in the air. Ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling. Then, boom, waiters started bringing food from all over the place. It was the deliciousest food I ever saw. There were hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken fingers, salad, potato salad. There was even delicious deviled eggs. Whoa, what a spread. After we ate, I leaned back and I rubbed my big fat tummy. Woo! I'm about to bust a gusset, I said. Are you, Nana? Are you about to bust a gusset too? Ladies don't bust gussets, she said. The Nana frowned her eyes at me. I was surprised to hear that information. Really? Then what do ladies bust? Roger raised his hand. I know. At my house, ladies bust their guts. At our house, we bust our buttons, said Sheldon. At our house, we unzip our pants, he said. After that, everyone at our table laughed and laughed, except for Nana. Finally, all of us got finished eating, and the waiters took our plate away. Then, wow, Lucille's daddy came around with the most beautiful box I ever seen. He held it way high in the air, and he said that we were going to play a game. And whoever got the special jelly bean was going to get a special surprise. It's called the jelly bean game. We've got lots of colors, don't we? Reds, yellows, blues, blacks, greens, orange, and whites. But there's only one purple. Ooh, one purple, everyone said. The daddy put the jar back in the bag so we couldn't see the colors anymore. Okay, so now I'm going to walk around to each table, and you will have a chance to reach in the jar and pull out a jelly bean. But remember, you can only pull out one. I was the first person to pull out a jelly bean. And you will not believe this. I couldn't believe my eyes. It was me. I pulled the purple jelly bean out. I could not believe I was going to get a fantastic prize. There she is, getting ready to see what her fantastic prize is going to be. I jumped up and down and all around. Purple, purple, purple. I got purple. I'm getting the thrill of a lifetime. I'm getting the thrill of a lifetime. I skipped over to May and I smiled real big in her face. Then I skipped to the middle of the table and I did a giant bow. Giant bows are very enjoyable even when no one is clapping for you. After I stopped bowing, Lucille's daddy handed me a beautiful box. I pulled off the paper as fast as I can and I lifted the lid, and you're going to have to just wait and see what is going to be in that box and what Junie B's prize is going to be. Tomorrow I'm going to try to read a couple chapters and maybe try to finish it on Sunday for you guys. Okay? So enjoy your Easter holiday with your family and look for another Junie B. Jones tomorrow. Bye.